Trebuie cineva care să se bucure de spontaneitatea și de creativitatea poporului, care este, mi se pare mie, nelimitată.
A lot better than where I was.
Glad to finish. Very tired.
The hotel, you know where it is? You know where is the hotel? Because we don't have even a map here.
I have no idea.
Good. Perfect.
Jetzt flutscht rein. Jetzt lassen wir noch massieren, da den Schwein. Den Drecksgüll. Den verflucht, den
Wo die Olmbrers anwuchsen, und als sie anblieb, jo die Olmbrers anwuchsen, und als sie anblieb.
This is the Romaniac adventure. Anything like that in my life. Jungle, alpine mountains, grass fields with old ladies out there with pitchforks, cutting down the wheat and stacking them into piles that look like Hobbit land.
show arde old school, vine clasic și bine. Sare peste carpe diem cu clasă și mișcări fine. Rupe, fute tot ce prinde și vinde. Prezentul la pachet prin tren, sprinten, printre multe strații, generații, câteodată irațional în declarații. Îl înțeleg cei ce cred în el, ei ciudații, talentații mai mereu pozitiv în fluctuații. Avem ani în spate înghesuiți, rucsac din sub carpaș genetic cu spirit de luptă ghetto dac. Într-o lume rece nu ieși afară, un teatru de păpuși și imposibil să nu fi tras pe sfoară. Plus că aici în junglă e o scenă în ghenă, leu e devalorizat, trebuie să înveți să fii hienă. Ia spre palme, nu se-ți înfleg mă foame, nu crezi că ar fi momentul să nu mai jenă jane? Cam ăsta e decorul decorat de golani, cu negru ca de cola ancorat în volani. Ai răbdare, o să apară și rodul muncii tale, să nu-ți fie frică de ziua de mâine, e o binecuvântare.
Red Bull Romaniacs rally, almost 1,000 kilometers and 74,000 vertical meters in 5 days. 40-degree heat wave and raging storms. This is hard endurance at its best.
Sărbătoreți viitorul, cinste strămoșii, ăia de-au luptat cu adevărat pe moși. Viitorul rezervat celor ce cred în el, dar cum că evoluția se măsoară în portofel. Sătul de conspirații, deja sunt prea multe, fac conspirația mea fără muți, fără mute. Suntem toți multe copaci cu rădăcini, ai văzut ce viituri când ne taie grădini. Avem nevoie de apă și de soare, am fost mereu prieteni cu păsări călătoare. Să arătăm lumii ce avem de oferit, să ne arborăm în munte, să-l facem de neclădit. Viitorul totdeauna ai fost pe nedrept judecat, executat. Avem nevoie de un popor educat, dar să nu crezi tot ce ai fost învățat.
Un paradis. Le soleil, montagne, l'herbe.
Don't know what I feel at the end of the day, but soon find out. What should I say? Find out in a while.
On the camera, this jump for the Romaniacs 2005. I did formatting because I know it's a lot of work to do the ramp and for the boys. And and that's why I saw. I didn't saw from off my body. I said okay, let's try. Maybe it could be okay.
The boys are people there.
Yeah. But I don't make again. When I take the speed. And at the end, it was slippery a little bit, just the takeoff. After the race, they just took the plastic when I just arrived, and it was perfect.
best ride I've ever done in my whole life. The roof, it's hard, but it's dusty and rocky. I really like the roof, but this is better.
Well, you know, first of all, I want to do thanks to KTM to put me on this race. It's always nice to make some other races because I'm a desert racer, but I enjoy also to take part of this kind of extreme enduro. Sorry, Greg, I will take my shit accent from France, but it's for you. And no, I was expecting a nice week there. Something I wasn't really unhappy about some details, but finally, I know it's a really hard and really tough job to organize a race, even in a country like this in east of Europe, where the people don't have a lot of money to organize everything and to provide a race like this. But they did well. I will see next year. I know it's not really easy to do and to be good in desert and to be good in enduro extreme like this, but for the moment I'm not so old, and I will try to keep going. And for the first half of the first day, I think it's a lot. Really, definitely. Well, nice. You will see in the movie, the Romanian guy are really helpful. They do it together because we can't make any effort to pull the bike. Like a big road, big rope, and need to go down like climbing because it was slippery and steep. And you will see the movie.
When I get back to the hotel, I'm going to find a doctor for Carl because he's mad. Martin, sorry, not Carl. Carl's also mad from Würzburg. Carl and Martin like this, they're both mad.
This Martin is crazy, I tell you.
We are
unrideable. Unrideable. I don't know where is the power. I didn't know where I go to find it. The only thing I expect is a little bit of road or a fast ride.
Well, I agree with Cyril. He was pretty exhausted at the cable. So was I. We got a serious downhill. I've never in my life done a downhill like this before. I got to the cable and I was just wondering, I was thinking to myself, how much more of this is there going to be today? Because it's a challenge. That's why we came here to Romania. It's supposed to be the toughest race in the world and it's living up to its name.
I'm finished. Hammered. Wrecked, man. Unbelievable. Insane. On the last downhill, I went over the bars at least 3 times. This is madness.
Cum a fost ziua de azi? Da? Cum a fost ziua de azi? Cum a fost ziua de azi?
Nu știu, nu-i terminat.
Nu s-a terminat încă, dar gata ziua.
Astăzi a fost pentru noi că aici tehnic nu este nevoie.
Asta a fost ziua noastră.
Da, de supraviețuire. Și asta le avem. Totdeauna vrem să ajungem acasă.
Totdeauna am ajuns.
Și totdeauna am ajuns.
Good?
Hai. Hai, it's sympathetic.
Good luck.
Yeah, it's good.
Bravo, Martin. You try to kill us, but it's impossible.
I have to tell you though, there is this one guy that finished the Dakar, that Paris to Dakar. He's the only Romanian to ever do it. He was out there. He's the toughest human being I've ever known, Romero. That guy is a complete 100% animal. He helped me through 2 sections, and he just didn't even care. We're on the side of a mountain, so if you fall off, you fall down, I don't know, 1,000 feet or so, but he didn't care. And he just blasts the bike into this rock face and just bouncing all over if he falls, he's dead. He didn't care.
It's not sure. It's really not sure. What? It's only for trophies.
No, for everybody.
I'm a hobby rider.
Yeah.
Hobby, you know?
Yeah.
Ah, slow, coffee time.
Dieser Wippen.
No bridge.
Der Wippen, ja.
when I'm not racing, I'm either fixing a truck or driving a truck. And when I'm fixing them, I've usually got hydraulic oil coming down here, but you can't let go because the nut's nearly on. And you've got to just take it, and it's horrible. Or diesel. Diesel's worse. I hate diesel. Absolutely hate diesel. But you know, that's what I do. That's what Taddy does. That's what Dougie does. Anybody, you know, that's it. I work for a living, they don't.
Yeah, for sure. There'll be a lot of blood, sweat and tears this year, I would have said. Especially if it starts to rain, which I've heard the weather is closing in. So, but for me, being English, we're used to the rain.
I don't know what's happened. I've constantly followed it all the way to here, and when I got to a pro and expert route up there, I realised that I hadn't got to tank point 2. So, God knows, I don't know, I'm well annoyed.
There goes my hero, Cyril Dupre. See, look, I even get the leftover tires. I had a funny story. At the very, very beginning, there was a river crossing. And of course, me being myself, I came across the river crossing, fell into the water. My bike was completely drenched. I was drenched. I was underneath the water. I think I saw a fish swim by my face.
Bump to the first. When you keep the bike on the ground, you keep traction, it's possible. If you have enough speed, you go straight. If you don't, You go to the right and they catch you up in a tree. But there is a chicken line on the right, so if you don't get there,
How
go
long's the chicken
down,
line?
go around. You go on the back.
No.
But I think with all the people that are out, we should
You have to have
try.
one crack, yeah.
Huh?
You have to have at least one crack at it.
Hey, you!
Check them out.
Guys, nearly make the top. I say to myself then, oh, I think I can do this. And I hit it and I hit a rock and it sent me to the left into the trees and the bike just cartwheeled back to the bottom. So, and I trashed the bike. I have to have a new rear end on the bike.
Check them out.
My name is Andreas Lettenbichler. I'm from Germany, South Bavaria, and we are now in Romania, in Sibiu. It's my first time in rally and first time in Romania, so I will see what can I do. I think it's difficult to do this. In this prologue you have two chances and you must ride really safe. I ride 22 years in trial, so I finished trial and now what can I do? Motocross is too dangerous. I test the enduro, oh, fun a little bit. I can go faster with the bike and yeah, it's a new sport for me and I'm a little bit scared about the navigation, but I do it, yeah. Full throttle, yeah. I want to beat Cyril and Chris. That's my plan. So we will see after 8 hours, and yeah, we can talk a little bit later.
figure that Americans, we just don't quite understand how far we can go with this stuff. Because mostly in America, what we're doing would be completely illegal.
So much fun. I got a little bit lost a couple of times and got passed by Cyril and Michael, so it doesn't really bother me too much. I came here for a good time and to learn and to be competitive again for next year, so it's still been good. I mean, it's still pretty hard. Very fast today though, at quite a high average speed. There's only really 2 real extreme sections, and yeah, so quite different from the previous 2 days riding. Thank you.
Foster had a problem with his brakes. I had to just go as fast as I can. And then Chris lost me because I've no brakes. Bent the front disc on it. And then the back brake's gone also.
Yeah, I just love coming to Romania. It's just a beautiful place, and just for riding enduros, it's got everything. Tree routes, bankings, streams. It's just a real fun race to ride. Mixed results here, to be honest. The first year was in 2008. Managed to win it first time out, and then had a couple of years with a few problems with the bike and injuries, and so it's been had a mixed result here. But it's that type of event, anything can happen. So you just have to try and be consistent over the 4 days and hope you're somewhere near the end. I mean, I have to look at the positives from Erzberg. I rode really well, got a really bad start and managed to fight my way through the pack and ended up coming to the finish first. So just got to be positive and think that my bike's going really well and I'm in good form. I think I'm still at the top of my game, so just got to use the positives and go out to Romaniacs and do my best. No, Erzberg's not really changed my frame of mind for Romaniacs. I'm just going to come here and do what I normally do. My preparation for Romaniacs was a bit difficult because we had Erzberg the week before, so I just sort of put everything into Erzberg. But the training's not a lot different. It's about keeping physically in top form and keeping up on your bike skills. So not a lot different, just the GPS training could have done with a bit more preparation. But I'm going to just use my experience and hope it's enough. In these events it does take a lot of courage. I mean, there's some really nasty downhills and sometimes you're a bit unsure. You just have to commit yourself to it, and when you're physically exhausted as well, you just have to just keep going.
Enough of its glory. Yeah, it's kind of hard to describe the feeling. It was just absolutely unbelievable just to be able to say that I finished the toughest race in the world. I think you need a bit of courage. I mean, some of it's freaking scary. Like some of the downhills, some of the mountains, you're up on the top of these massive bridges, you got to drop either side. Yeah, it's no place to be a sissy. The other side of it is, if you're too brave here, you'll probably not finish. You know, it's not a sprint race. It's something you've got to be a bit clever. Yeah, this Red Bull and Rainix is definitely my favourite race. If I was going to design a race, it would look exactly like this. I love riding my bike, I love riding the extreme stuff, but with Romaniacs you get such a mixture of just beautiful trails, beautiful mountains, some really, really hard riding, and some just really enjoyable riding as well. And for me, it's a perfect mix.
Can go wrong. It's 4 days riding, and I know this.
Now it's up. I'll finish.
Așa cum am văzut că plouă, deja așa mi-am pornit ziua când o să termin prima zi, și în 2008 când tot la profi am fost prima zi, nici atunci n-am reușit să termin.
Manuel is riding in a pro class. For the Romanians, I thought it's not going to work out today.
I don't have grip and I don't know what's happening.
I think it was a fight for survival for those came up to the finish. They've done a tremendous job, and yeah, you need a big heart to finish. You need a lot of power, you need a lot of air to breathe, but you need a big heart to do that.
Greu, ce să zic aici la sfârșit. Cum a plouat foarte multe urme, s-a terminat apa, a fost o urcare, de fapt un lemn căzut și acolo n-am putut să trec, ne-am ajutat cu brandauer și s-a descărcat bateria.
Impecabil, o cursă de enduro adevărată. Coborâri, urcări, râuri, pietre, praguri, de toate. Super!
Absolute disaster to be in that position. Brilliant. Went from the unluckiest guy to the luckiest guy.
Final day finish. I'm not angry anymore, and I think I'll come back next year. By far, it's 4 days of the hardest thing I've ever done.
A fost un raliu infernal, dar cu un finish pe măsură. Un raliu foarte greu, care a stat sub semnul noroiului. Ploi a greului. Dar vreau să vedeți fețele lor și sunt convins că toți se vor întoarce la anul. Eu zic că până acum a fost de departe cea mai grea ediție, dar este bine că am ajuns la acest nivel. Mai încetuți așa, bătrânești. Astăzi am făcut în așa fel încât să ajungem la finish întregi.
Oricum e bine pentru un pensionar.
Party. Acum urmează party.
Unde vei merge? Eu mă duc la Timișoara. Mă așteaptă nevasta.
La party, normal. Am avut o zi frumoasă. Am stat un pic la noroi astăzi.
Se l-au vinse.
Very well.
It was a hill impossible to climb.
For maniacs, it's totally unknown. You just get your GPS in the morning and head off into adventure, basically. It's a true adventure, this race.
It's the best in the world for riding bikes. That's why I love coming here.
He's been here a third time. making his way up to the podium. And now being on the top, from New Zealand, riding on the KTM, Chris Burr!
Congratulations to these two guys. It's been a really tough race for all of us. Congratulations to everyone that finished.
Over the year, we are a group of 12 people working on the event. And in the, let's say, high season, especially during the event, it rises up to 350. So we have more people working on the event than competing on the event. Been doing the classic enduro competitions. I've been doing some 2, 6, 8 hour races. I've been doing rallies. I've done a lot of enduro events just for the fun. I've never done this professionally. And there were always some points I didn't like. I didn't like the long liaisons at the rallies. I didn't like the complicated systems on the enduros. I didn't like the acceleration and braking bumps in the 6 hour races. And when I got to know the country here in Romania, I realized that here I can do a race that does not have all those negative parts, and I can only take the best out of it, which is the riding. To have just great riding of all kinds of levels. And this is what we can find here in this country. And this is what people, as I can see, also like. The way that I like it, and the same way that my track managers, my track director, and all the other guys that helped me putting up that race like. This is enduro, this is what we think is enduro, and I guess there's many other people that confirm that the way that we see enduro is also the way that they see enduro. We pay prize money for all racing days and for the final result, because it's my opinion that somebody doing a sports professional also deserves to make some prize money. I believe that the top stars of extreme enduro deserve to be able to make a living out of that, and they should have a good prize money like 100,000 euros.
We have several sections, but there's around 3 that for me is going to be very interesting to see how the riders are doing. We have one called the Appetizer, which is a 3 kilometers solid rock river, more like some kind of an outdoor trial section, I would say. We got the Appetizer because it's just right at the start of day 2. The people are coming there. It's a 6 o'clock hour start. And everything is early. They're tired and Appetizer. My goal for the Pro Loop is to see what the riders are capable to do and let them show the world what they can do, and also to show the difference that are actually between these around 30 riders who are in the pro class. It's very interesting to see the difference between them, and also to see what they're capable of.
All your life, 'cause it's long gone down, you're still hanging around, it's not old, passed out in the gutter, worn out in your head, your voices aren't clear now after all. Hear me laughing, ha, 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 ha. It died out long ago. Anger steaming up your glasses. You've been holding parties all your life.
à Martine Fenaille-Demetz d'organiser une course comme ça qui lui permet de vivre des grands moments avec mon petit frère. Merci.
A bit too tight to appreciate, I think, but just glad to get up that hill there. It was really gnarly. Yeah, I've had a few crashes today, but just incredible feeling to come here and win again.
I'd just after the service point, you know, I tried to push and try and catch Chris, but I was thinking when I was riding along this camber, I thought this is really fast, and then all of a sudden I lose the front end and the bike like dived off down the hill and hit a tree just straight on the exhaust, and it's like crimped it flat. Yeah, I thought to myself, oh, you've blown it now, you know, you'll have to settle for fourth, but all of a sudden I caught Chris. He must have had some problems, so you know, it's racing. I couldn't believe it on the first day when Jarvis and that caught me up and they set off so far behind me, and I couldn't believe the pace that they were running. So I learned so much in that first day, and then just, you know, I tried to improve every day, make them couple of steps more, and then obviously to win this last day is a big improvement for me. So I'm really happy with the way it's gone. Yeah, Chris, I bet he's a bit miffed because he gave me so much like advice.
Yeah, good. Had a really good day. I was with Graham for most of the morning, and I just got one hill completely wrong. And yeah, lost probably about 10 minutes and a lot of energy just groveling and pushing and lifting. Still had a really good ride, it's faced a hell of a ride, so happy but disappointed at the same time.
At the moment, Graham is extremely good, so he's in the perfect shape, he's in the perfect team, and yeah, he rides very well.
Yeah, for me Jarvis is another race.
Bueno, muy contento de haber podido terminar, ya que era mi objetivo. Hoy la verdad es que me he encontrado muy cansado y me han faltado fuerzas.
Wow, I am very happy. Finish. It's good to get the finish. I had a really difficult day today. My chain came off on the first profile section and jammed between my sprocket and my swing arm. 1 hour lost. Been fighting the whole day to catch up. Took the bike apart and I was stuck in a place where I was blocking the path. I had to help all the profile riders pass first, then I could start working on my bike.
Feeling is great. Like you say, in the morning I tried to open a bottle of water. Everything hurts in my body, everything.
I was just phoning my mom and my sister and telling them that I just finished Romania.
Yes, I sleep. I need to sleep. I'm very tired and I'm happy because I finished our race. It's very hard today, it was very hard, but I like it. This isn't hard enduro.
Yeah, I'm super happy. I mean, yeah, this is honestly like the most physically demanding and just technically tough race I've ever done. And it was just not one day, but 4 days of it. And to make it here, I'm just so stoked.
About 10 kilometres back, I ran into a dog at about 100 kilometres an hour. He ran out in front of me and put me down and broke my handlebars off.
I will be there for the 10th edition.
I'm good now to finish, but I don't have words. I'm dead.
Bloody knackered, mate.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Good, Benny?
It's exceeded every expectation by 100%.
So tired today. It's a hard day for me. 2 big crashes. A big fight with him. But it's okay.
We crash a lot.
We crash a lot.
We crash a lot. Look at this. Oh.
I think it's hard. I've done it 6 times and finished 5. So it's not too bad. Might even be 7 and finish 6. I'm too tired to remember.
Unde trebuie să semnez pentru Lara?
tablou. Dar mie îmi vin așa, nu știu, spontan.
It's like a Fata Morgana.
Oh, yes.
You want to come with me to the finish? Stop for a blow?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah? Nice. You're here already the whole day or what?
Hard! Nur hard! Da, etapa a fost extraordinar de grea astăzi. Din această cauză suntem aici și așteptăm atâția rideri care nu apar.
Se vede urmarea, nu?
Dă un pic de bere.
Hai că trebuie.
Hai, termină.
Oh my god.
Stai că mi se scoală casca. Mi se scoală casca. Mai făm o poză. Nu, să nu ating, că mai vede nevastă mea. Foarte în formă suntem. Dar acum ne-a tulburat fata asta, nu mai suntem buni de nimic. Să nu o luăm înapoi, François.
Ora...
Sadu o trecut râul, știi? Am apucat și eu, mi-am băgat 2 litri de benzină. Rap, când am ajuns sus pe Măgura era Sorin ăsta de lucră la Angelo. Zic, o trecut Cyril? Nu o trecut. Hai să fiu, zic, ce dracu a făcut ăsta? O pierd sau ce? S-o pierd, știi? Nu mă aud în 2 timp de chiar pe Măgura, știi? Din partea aia altă, că vezi, îți dai seama de la antenă încolo. Rap, dai gaz la vale pe... Îți dai seama că eu știu rânduiala aia, mai ales că s-a făcut urma acum și cum a urcat, își purul, dă-i dumnezeiește la vale, știi? Când se face despărțirea, acolo, știi, chicken line cu aia de profi, rapa m-a depășit deja, știi? Făcut stânga, a sărit un pom, la Mihai în CP-ul. Am ajuns înaintea lui, iar apare. Zice, se uită la mine. Zice, mi-a intrat apă la motor, știi, în Sadu, știi? Erai bun. Bă, eu fi intrat, bun. După aia pleacă pe râu, după el, Andy. Pe râul ăla în sus. După el, bineînțeles că n-a stat nici 3 minute. Dar i-am dat și eu cât o ținut, dumnezeiește.
Let's go back to Jim McLean in our studios in New York.
Quiero la noche de amor. Dame tu mundo, dame tu mundo para mí. Quiero una noche, quiero una noche de pasión. Oh, mi vida consentida, quiero. Quiero la noche de amor. Dame tu mundo, dame tu mundo para mí. Quiero una noche, quiero una noche de pasión. Oh, mi vida consentida, quiero.
Executizer, the latest work in progress at General Equipment.
And 3 times disqualified at Herzberg.
and yeah, I will be back next year for the 10th edition, came it specially, and I'm looking forward for this. Thank you.
I've really enjoyed it, and I'm sure I'll probably be back next year to try and fight for the podium.
You back down the road and turn right opposite where you came out of the fuel area.
Action. Entschuldigung. Sicher, dass das Ziel da oben
Mint cake, I think I'll struggle to get. You'll hear me getting stuck up there in a minute. It's probably about 50 metres up, and probably 10 metres before you turn left at the top that it's tricky.
Slept in. My dad's gonna go nuts.
Your dad is?
Yeah, he'll be like, bloody hell.
Fuck off.
Don't stand there, mate. Don't go there. I'm going there. Hey, you're gonna be in my shot.
Atenție la asta, se sparg motoare!